The first presenter was Dr. Bernie Landis. He is the president of Monavie Scientific Advisory Board. He has been in the nutrition business for over 40 years. He started the very first sports nutritional table with John Wooden, the famous coach out at UCLA, and so that gives you some idea where he's coming from. He's also served on the United States Nutritional Council Board, and here's what he had to say about Monavie, and I'm quoting. Monavie is the most beneficial product anywhere that you can put in your body. The scientific research behind these products is unparalleled. And that's what I want you to understand, ladies and gentlemen. All of the information I'm sharing with you here has actually been published. These are studies, human clinical trials, and they've been published in some of the leading medical journals. The one thing he wanted us to take with us was that the average American eats about 18 different foods within a week. Of those 18 different foods, you're getting roughly 200 to possibly 300 different nutritional compounds. And every single ounce of Monavie, and it doesn't matter which blend that you are drinking, every single ounce of Monavie has over 1,000 nutritional compounds. And that's the key to overall balanced nutrition. The second presenter was Dr. Stephen Talcott. Used to be at the University of Florida. He's now at Texas A&M University. He is a professor of food chemistry. His quote was simply this: "Everybody in the beverage industry is sending me your products," meaning Monavie, "and ask what makes them so good." His reply was this: "The 19 fruits in Monavie yield a synergistic effect. The synergistic effect means the sum of the parts is greater than the whole." And he said simply, it's 1 + 1 = 3. Now that sounds pretty silly coming from a high school science teacher, but what he meant by that was that you could put the finest proteins in your body, the finest, most complex carbohydrates, and the best, most healthy fats, the monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. But if you don't have the antioxidants, the phytonutrients, the minerals, the coenzymes, the cofactors, and all those little trace elements that each and every cell needs to work optimally, then no matter how good a food you put in your body, it's simply not going to get processed the way it should. Monavie gives you everything you need, every single cell of your body, whether it's a brain cell to a muscle cell, the opportunity to be able to perform optimally. And in that case, you're going to be in great health for your entire life. Dr. Penny Chris Etherton from Penn State University has served on the board of the American Heart Association. She's one of the top experts on cardiovascular nutrition in the world. I have two quotes from her, and they're both pretty self-explanatory. Number one, Monavie is committed to making exceptional products. This is the finest product you can put in your body anywhere in the world, absolutely no doubt in my mind. I've been doing research for 4 years. She says, "We have discovered incredible new science through Monavie." Here's what's key from Dr. Etherton. Again, she's a cardiac specialist. Pulse, the red bottle. Remember, resveratrol, phytosterols, and omega-3s. Pulse has been shown to lower LDL cholesterol. That's the bad one. The FDA now allows us to say that foods containing 0.4 grams of phytosterols taken 2 times a day lowers cholesterol and lowers your risk of heart disease. Ladies and gentlemen, that is huge, and again, the best part, 100% natural, whole food. Dr. Nathan Wong is at the University of California, Berkeley. He's been doing studies on the energy drink as well as the active. He is an expert on heart disease profession and a professor of epidemiology. His quote: "Monavie is the most respected company and trusted company in the scientific community." He did a range of motion with young people 20 years old to people in their 70s. 12-week study, 5 key areas. This study hit on the neck, upper back, lumbar, hips, and knees. He said consuming active did indeed show increased range of motion and a reduction in joint pain. Again, this study has been published. The EMV study showed increased energy, reduction in fatigue, increased vigor, which is a combination of strength and stamina, improved reaction time, in other words, it makes you quicker, and improved movement time, in other words, it makes you faster. I'm from Michigan. I've been a diehard Lions fan my whole life. I wish somebody would get this EMV to the Detroit Lions and get it to them soon. 2 more to share with you, and then I'll wrap this thing up. Dr. Paul Clayton is a professor of food chemistry at Oxford University. He's the chairman of the Food and Health at the Royal Society of Medicine. He's an MD and a researcher. His degree is in medical pharmacology. His first quote sums up Immune better than anything I've ever heard, and here's what he has to say.